Hey guys, what's going on? So look, right now, I'm just standing outside of a property that one of my clients is renting from a landlord and she's running as an Airbnb. So right now, I'm gonna be walking you through it. I'm gonna show you exactly how she's doing it. She's gonna be talking about exactly how much money she's making. I'm gonna break down exactly how other people can do the same thing as well.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right, Anna?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
So, we're here in the property, Anna. Take it away. Show us what's going on.
So we'll start with this room that you're in now. So this is the first room. So here we have a double bedroom. It was a dining room. So I decided we have quite a big living space, big conservatory, turn this into another bedroom to accommodate 2 more people.
I see.
So I've gone for like a minimalistic sort of setup, but I think it looks nice. The blue and the white goes quite well together.
It definitely does. In terms of, like, so before, it was just a 3-bedroom house.
It was a 3-bedroom.
But then you turned it into a 4-bedroom.
Turned it into a 4-bedroom, so it can accommodate 7 people instead of about 5.
Okay.
So an extra 2.
And how much are you charging per night on average for this property, would you say?
So on average, about 250 a night.
Okay.
So it's quite well situated, so it's near the town centre.
Mm-hmm.
You've got hospitals down the road, and obviously for like upcoming redevelopment place, like construction work that's going on, it's quite easy to just jump in your car or even like public transport, get the bus or whatnot straight into town. You've got the football stadium down the road, so it's quite well situated for quite a lot of different things. So in here we have the kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but it accommodates literally everything that you need for a short to long-term stay. So in the cupboards we have all your bowls, your plates, pots and pans. So you got your toaster, kettle, cutlery. So literally everything you would have pretty much in your own home. So whether you're here just for like a weekend, for a night, or you're here for a month, you don't need to buy anything. We literally facilitate everything that you need for your time here.
This property right here, you don't actually own it. Tell us a little bit more about what you're actually doing with this place.
So basically what I do is I rent the property off of a landlord. And then what I do is self-accommodation. So I put the property on Airbnb, booking.com, have our own website up to take direct bookings, and then charge people who stay, so guests, a nightly rate.
And how much are you actually charging guests per night, on average?
So on average, roughly about 250 a night for the whole house.
How much rent are you actually paying on this property?
So on the property, I pay £1,395 a month.
£1,395 per month. And you're charging people £250 per night?
Yes.
Okay. And for you, like on average, profit-wise, how much profit would you be making month by month from this property right here?
I've been making roughly about 1,000 to 1,500 through summer, so around August, September time, it's about 1,700.
Okay.
So decent profit a month.
Very, very decent profit a month.
So here we have the living room. Again, very minimalistic. So we have a Nintendo DS over there, so people can come in. I mean, it's been quite popular. So yeah, this is basically where everyone chills. It's quite a big living room as well. So it can accommodate, again, quite a few people.
What if that Nintendo DS gets stolen? What happens then?
Well, we've got a security deposit and everything in place. So we've got an inventory. So obviously when the cleaners come in, they check the inventory, check everything's there. So the Nintendo and obviously the games to go with it. So if anything's missing, we take obviously their deposit, we can charge their card. They have terms and conditions that they obviously sign as well before they stay with us. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be taking that.
So for you, how long did it actually take you to actually get this property from when you started off, like on the program?
So from when I started, about a month.
About a month into it.
So it took me to get the keys and get started.
So you approached the landlord himself, like how did you actually approach him and actually get him to agree to something like this? Because a lot of people think, landlords just would never agree to something like this.
No, it's a good question because a lot of landlords are very sceptical about it. But so I jumped on the call with the landlord, basically explained, sort of asked him a question, what kind of people was he looking to have in this property? And just went from there, explained what I was looking to do, came around, viewed the house, and basically sort of found his selling point, which was mainly the garden maintenance. The last tenants basically destroyed the garden. He was paying out about £300 to £400 just to get the garden sorted. and that was the day I was doing the viewing. And so maintenance of the property was quite a big thing for the landlord. So that's basically what I sold him on, was obviously we maintain the properties and we look after them. And obviously from when he's come round, just to, like, you know, boiler inspections and stuff like that, he's seen that the property's been kept to a very high standard, so he's happy.
Okay, and in terms of any other, because I know you mentioned before you have some other properties that you're in the process of taking on as well, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So I have one property not too far from here in Portsmouth, so it's a 3-bedroom flat. So I went for a viewing last week, all's good. The landlord is quite eager to, you know, have us taking the property on. So I sent across the contract today, so hopefully by the end of the day should have that signed, pick up the keys next week.
Okay, and like projected profits from that property right there, what's that looking like?
So projected profits from that property is probably about 950 to 1,000 a month.
Okay, so give or take with that property, including this one, you'd be looking at what? Roughly just a little over £2,000 profit per month?
Yes,
okay.
So hopefully should be good to go.
That's not bad. Not bad at all indeed. As you've been doing this, like, what do you feel like has been some of the biggest challenges and biggest obstacles you faced?
I think biggest challenges and obstacles is definitely time sort of sourcing properties, then obviously speaking to the landlords, because it's not an easy thing to do, like to talk to people and basically try and show them that you're helping them out, and you know it's a win-win for both parties really. And then obviously setting up the properties, so you know got to get creative with it as well. So I'd say the biggest thing probably is just maintaining and having the confidence to, you know, speak to landlords and get the properties basically. Do
you feel like prior to you getting started, do you feel like you had all the confidence needed to kind of make this happen, or do you feel like it was a bit...
Definitely not.
No?
I wouldn't have even probably have like really known what I was talking about too much really.
Okay.
There's only so much you can learn from like YouTube videos and like TikTok videos really, until you actually say, you know, have a mentor. Everyone that's been through it, you have like a group of people as well, so you're all going through the same process together. So, and there's so much that I didn't know about as well, like just with setting up legalities and everything. So all that's really important too.
Talk to us a little bit more about yourself, like where, like prior to you getting started off with this, what were you doing? I mean, what are you doing right now? And yeah, what made you really want to get started off with this in the first place?
So prior to this, I had my own home beauty business, which was going quite well, and then obviously COVID hit, and I thought, I need to start doing something that's maybe a bit more stable. And so I decided to get a job in the admin department up at the hospital, which doing well in, progress, but it's not something I want to do. I've always wanted to get into property, so the beginning of this year I was looking to do more of like a buy-to-let. And obviously, well, we know the sort of state of the market. And so I was having a look on sort of YouTube, TikTok, seeing what else there is out there. And obviously I came across your videos, looked into it a little bit more, and I was just like, okay, this seems more doable. It seems like something you can sort of scale quicker and just seems more feasible for my current situation. So obviously started here where we are now. So going forward, what I would like to do is continue scaling and be able to sort of leave my current job and have this basically as my main source of income, and just sort of go from there. Hopefully take on more properties, potentially even abroad as well, which would be amazing. And then as obviously I gain more knowledge, gain more experience, I'd like to get into sort of redevelopment and things like that.
Okay, Anna, final thing. For the people out there that, you know, really want to get started off with something like this, but they're a bit afraid, maybe, you know, obviously they've never done it before, or, you know, they just think it's not going to work out, but they really want to get started off with something like this, what advice would you give them?
I'd say take the leap, go for it. No time like the present, going into a new year, time for a change. At the end of the day, it's something I really enjoy. I found the program especially very helpful. It's definitely kick-started my future and my career in property. And from here, I just hope to scale. So I'd say to everyone that's out there looking to get started, go for it.